Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. My name is Willie Stimmich, host of the Willie Stimmich Podcast, and you are listening to the Mid-State League Weekly, covering Harvest Preparatory School athletics, keeping you updated on all things Harvest Prep, and we'll be taking you around the Mid-State League and update you on everything that went on this week. Hi, my name is Willie Stimmich. Thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Today is March the 5th, 2017. Hey, give us a follow on Twitter at MSL Weekly and join the conversation. Got questions? I'll see can I answer them if I could. Send your email. You can hit me up on Instagram at Willie Stimmich Photography, on Facebook.com/Willie's Pics, or just drop me an email at mslweekly@gmail.com or info4willie@gmail.com. First segment, we just be strictly talking about Harvest Prep, the scores, how they did in the playoffs this week, and some good news for some of the football players, and just good news all around. Just keep you updated. Second segment, we will take around the league and tell you what Mid-State League teams won and what Mid-State teams lost. And our third segment, we just be giving you some announcements and just keeping you posted. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll just get right into it. This is the Mid-State League Weekly. My name is Willie Stimmich. Okay, guys, let's jump into this thing. Let's get into it. Wednesday, that was February, I believe. Yeah, Wednesday, February. That was Monday. I'm sorry, Monday, February 27th, 2017. Fisher Catholic took on Burn Union, and this game will determine who Harvest Prep plays. And so the outcome of that game was Fisher Catholic 61, Burn Union 57. And then I think it was Thursday, Fisher Catholic took on Harvest Prep. But let me tell you the score and the appearance of that game. Fisher Catholic defeated Burn Union. For Burn Union, Brandon Little had 15, Nathan Romey had 19, Blake Mathis had 3, Zane Migrant had 11, and everybody else is in single digits. But Fisher Catholic, Zach Vogel had 12, Zach Schaefer had 16, Logan Loy had 12, Bryson Vogel had 11, Daniel Turner and Keenan Swindle had 5 apiece. And notice these guys was that was 4 guys in double figures in this game. And they actually pulled it out. But when they went up on Harvest Prep, it was a different ball game. And things got a little chippy there, but Prep pulled it out in the end. I know Fisher Catholic hates to lose to Harvest Prep, but it is what it is. And just speaking of Harvest Prep, Thursday they took on Fisher Catholic in that deciding game there. The final score was 86-50 as Harvest Prep pulled it out. Shaylin Wall, 27 points. He paced the top-seeded Harvest Prep Warriors over Fisher Catholic in the Division IV District quarterfinals. The Warriors outscored the Irish 53-24 in the second half, and they went on to, I think that score was like 24-4 in the first quarter. It was something like that. It was real weak for Fisher Catholic. It was real weak. And Harvest Prep just came out and blasted them early. And that's the mindset Harvest Prep has to have going forward. You have to come out. You have to put your foot on the gas and get that big lead. It's hard to play from behind. I keep saying it. When you get behind, it takes more energy to fight your way back. I mean, some teams do it. They have done it. They have won games like that. But it's better when you jump out, fast pace, up tempo, get a big lead. I know Urban Meyer tells us JT Barrett the same thing. Get out there, run that. Don't even get in the huddle. Just run the no tempo, up tempo offense, no huddle offense. Get those points on the board. Give yourself a little cushion, and then you're your remaining, your non-starters can get some playing time, get their feet wet, get comfortable playing in this postseason, because it's not easy playing in the postseason, because you cannot lose because you'll be at home if you lose, and the winners go on to advance. You try to get to the state, we're trying to get to the regionals. Just it's one step at a time. So, great win for Harvest Prep. I think they won by 67-8 by 26 points. That was pretty good. Here's your box scores. For Fisher Catholic, the losers, Zach Volk only had 6. Now, he was in double figures when they played Burn Union. Zach Schaefer had 21. Now, he was balling. Logan Lloyd only had 5. He was in double figures there. Daniel Turner had 4. Sam Frazier had 5. Bryson Vogel had 6. Keenan Swindles had 3 for Harvest Prep. Antoine Reynolds had 8. Shaden Wall with 27. Sol Hines was 6. Javon Miller had 12. Good scoring for him. Jamari Doe had 4. Claudio Pena had 4. He has to step his game up. This is big boy basketball. This is playoff basketball. And I think he's going to come around. I know he has some good practices this week. I know the coach has been on him, and he has to step up. He's a double figure scorer, and 4 points is not going to get it in the playoffs. And Avante Duncan with 2. Christopher Anthony had 14. He is the X factor. This guy can flat ball. And there's Zaire Johnson had 4, and everybody else was in single digits there. So Harvest Prep, good pace, good win to go on to the second round, and we're going to update you on who's playing in the next final rounds here. Like I said, Shaylin Wall has been consistent. This guy has always been in the double digits, and he's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's had 15 double-digit scoring for Harvest Prep. He only had 3 games that he didn't even score over 10. And I don't know what the reason was for, but he's a gamer. He's a baller. He brings the energy. So kudos to Harvest Prep on the win. And hopefully they can get the next victory and the next victory, and they can move on to the next round, because every round gets harder and harder. But you have to bring your A game. You have to really step your game up. This is another season, so you can throw all that other stuff out the window. You don't even think about the win against Fisher Catholic. I know you slid, you danced, you celebrated, but that's gone now. Now your focus is on I think it's Granville Christian. I think Gahanna Christian, one of those Christian schools that they play next. So that's where your focus got to be, and we'll see what happens at the outcome. Okay, guys, we're going to move right along here. We're just pass out some awards. Not going to pass out the awards, but I'm just going to read this nice article from the OhioPreps.com. Mark Gibner wrote this piece about the record-breaking back, which is Daniel Bangura, holds early offers. After rushing for more than 4,000 yards as a junior, Daniel Bangura for Harvest Prep running back is starting to see recruiting interest pick up. With approximately 6,000 yards over the past 2 years, Bangura has been Ohio's most productive back, but 4,000 yards in one season is a special year, as he broke the state's single season rushing record. And this is what Bangura said: "I don't think it was possible. My goal was to set it to 2,000 yards because last year I only got to 1,800. I worked for it. So anything is possible when you work hard every day. How does one accomplish such a feast? It is a combination of all things," said Bangura. "My line, my coaching. Obviously, you have to have some type of speed and vision. You have to know the game well and know the playbook well, as you have to have a good feel for the position. The 5'10", 175-pound speedster gave the latest happenings at the Best of the Midwest camp in Indianapolis last week. And kudos for Dan, man. Dan is a good guy, man. I love Dan. Dan works hard. And Dan said, right now, my only offer is Kent State. I also have another offer from Limestone College, which is in South Carolina. It's a Division II school. And then I got a few other schools that's looking at me. One of the schools is Bowling Green. Another school is Duke. Another school is Wisconsin. And another school is Michigan State. Bangor should continue to see recruiting interest rise as he makes his way around the college camp circuit this summer. So Dan is getting his looks. Dan is getting his workouts. And, I wish the best for Dan. Dan is a good guy. He deserves it. This guy works hard in practice, leads his team in rushing. He just want to get the victory. So, kudos to Dan. Hey, I just want to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to take you around the Mid-State League. With that being said, this is the Mid-State League Weekly. My name is Willie Stimmich. All right, guys, we are back. Thank you guys for tuning back in. Thank you guys for jumping back on board. Hey, let's take this second trip around the Mid-State League. Hey, my name is Willie Stimmich. This is the Mid-State League Weekly. Thank you guys for listening. Hey, guys, I put together a list, and I need your help. So if you're listening, you can tweet me at MSL Weekly, or you can go to my personal Twitter page at Willie Stimmich. I put together a Mid-State League first team, second team players. So I'm going to give you the names, and you tell me, you kind of put them together and tell me who's on the first team and who's on the second team. I'm looking for your email, and I want to hear from you. You can email the show, mslweekly@gmail.com or infoforwillie@gmail.com. Or send me a tweet. I get that right now. Hit my Twitter page up at MSL Weekly. So, here goes the list right here. Okay, we're going to take it right here from Bern Union. We have Brandon Little and Chase McCarty. For Fisher Catholic, we have Zach Vogel, Zach Schaefer, and Logan Loy. For Harvest Prep, we have Shaylin Wall, C.J. Anthony, C.J. Pena, and Antoine Reynolds. For Grove City Christian, we have Matt Bailey, Brandon Baker, Clayton Shoemaker, and Noah Tomlinson. For Millersport, we have Zane Purvis. Now, he's a baller. If you never see this guy ball, he can ball too. We have Stephen Shalou and Stephen Berry. And for Fairfield Christian, we have Caleb Collins, Connor Stevens, Luke Cummer, and Levi Bailey. So take those names, put them together, and tweet me. Send me a first team and second team. If you ever seen these guys play, if you follow the Mid-State League, you know who these guys are. You see them play all the time. And hit me up. Hit me up at Willie Stimmich on Twitter. You can hit me up on MSL Weekly on the Twitter page. So just send me an email. It's either or. I'm gonna respond to it. So okay. With that being said, I just want to hear what your comments are. What kind of team you can put together. With that being said, second segment, we'll take you around the league. There were some games going on. Thursday, when Harvest Prep was playing, Grove City Christian was playing too. They took on Millersport. Grove City Christian beat Millersport 93-54. This was Thursday, March the 2nd. The tandem of Brandon Basholian and Brandon Baker, these guys combined for 54 points to pace the Grove City Christian Eagles to a Division IV district quarterfinal victory against the Millersport Lakers. Millersport Zane Purvis had 27 points. I just mentioned this guy's name. And Millersport is a small basketball team, but that Zane Purvis has heart, man. This guy don't never give up. He plays it out. So your box scores for the losers, Millersport. Zane Purvis had 27. Stephen Berry had 8. Noah Jewell had 9. Dylan Sandusky had 9. And that was all the scoring for Millersport. For Grove City Christian Eagles, Matt Bailey had 8. He had the lowest scoring game that night, but Brandon Baker had 20. Hunter Oda had 7. Noah Tomlinson had 12. Alex Simmer had 2. Stevie Winham had 7. Clayton Shoemaker had 7. Ben Lehman had 1. Caleb Sullivan had 2. And Brandon Balnoska, I hope, forgive me for butchering that name, but you know who you are. He had 27 points. I tell you what, Grove City Christian is one of the Power 5 that 270 Hoops put out. And your Power 5 teams, this is how they have Harvest Prep, Wellington, Grove City Christian, Fairfield Christian, and Alpha Centric are the Power 5 in the Division 4. So look out for these schools as we get into the tournament, especially Wellington. They went down to the state finals last year, and they came up short, but they're bringing everybody back. So they're going to be the force to reckon with as with Grove City Christian, too. So the second game is Fairfield Christian took on Danville, and they barely got out of there with a victory. Fairfield Christian 61, Danville 60, with a balanced scoring led by Connor Stevens with 15. The 6th-seeded Knights of Fairfield Christian defeated Danville in the Division IV District Quarterfinal. The Blue Devils of Danville were led by Skylar Derman with 29. He can hoop too. But Danville's not in the Mid-State League, but Skylar Derman can ball. Matter of fact, speaking of Danville, Skylar Derman had 29. Austin Frank had 3. And everybody else is in single digits. And for Fairfield Christian, Isaac Nair had 7. Connor Stevens with 15. Caleb Collins with 8. Luke Kimmer with 13. Levi Bailey with 5. And everybody else is in single digits. So those were your high school around the league scores for the Mid-State League. Not that many teams left. Harvest Prep, Grove City Christian, and Fairfield Christian are the only teams left in the Mid-State League. And so kudos to those guys. And let's see here. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, and we're going to kind of wrap this show up. So stay tuned. This is the Mid-State League Weekly, guys. My name is Willie Stimmich. All right, guys, we are back. We're about to close this out, so let's jump right into it. This is the Mid-State League Weekly. My name is Willie Stimmich, bringing you this last and final segment. So here we go, guys. Here we go. Your announcements from around the Mid-State League. For Harvest Prep, March the 17th, the varsity team will be at Amanda Clear Creek. That'll be all these are away games, so they'll be at Amanda Clear Creek away. March the 21st, they're at Philo. I guess it's Philo, Philo. They'll be scrimmage against them. And on March the 23rd, they will be at Northridge scrimmage. And March the 25th, the varsity track and field will be at Trotwood Madison, Lavonia Martin, Randy Wagner Invitational Girls. So go out to support your Warriors. It's baseball season, track season now. We're getting close to the end of the school season. In March the 25th, the varsity fast pitch softball girls will be at East Knox. They will be away at East Knox. So those are your Harvest Prep updates. Let me give you one more. The Mid-State League Cardinal Division Winter Awards boys. Coach David Dennis. Kudos, Coach Dennis, if you're listening. Coach David Dennis earned the Coach of the Year. Your first team was Shaylin Wall, C.J. Pena. Your second team was C.J. Anthony. And your honorable mention was Antoine Reynolds. Kudos to you guys. Great job this year. I couldn't thank you more for what you've done. Burnham Union, your announcements. Monday, March the 20th. Your boys varsity baseball will have a home game against Benton County High School at 5:30. Grove City Christian, your announcements. Saturday, March the 11th. Cincinnati Trailblazers, they will be at Xenia. The time will be announced. And so their winter awards. First team, Matt Bailey. Second team, Clayton Shoemaker and Noah Tomlinson. And your honorable mention is Hunter Oda. Fairfield Christian, your announcement, Monday, March the 20th. The varsity baseball boys team will have a game at 4:30. Wednesday, March the 22nd. The 8th grade girls softball will have a game at 5:15. These games are at home. On Thursday, March the 23rd, the varsity boys baseball team has a home game at 5:15. Okay, that's Nick from Millersport. Your announcement, Monday, March the 6th. That's tomorrow. And Wednesday, March 8th, at 7 p.m., the youth basketball practice will take place in the Millersport High School gym. You can contact Dustin Bidwell or go to the Millersport website for more information. We're in the OSHAA boys tournament. We're in the district. District will be going on March the 6th, which is tomorrow, until March 11th. The regionals start March the 13th through March the 18th. And then Ohio High School state tournaments for the boys basketball will start March the 23rd to the 25th at the Schottenstein Center. So, hopefully these teams can, Harvest Prep can get there, Fisher Catholic, one more announcement for you. Your annual fund giving is still going on. Your motto, grounded in faith, growing to serve. Your donation will help keep the Fairfield Christian legacy deeply rooted in our community. Your participation is greatly appreciated, and it is valuable to us. So you can contact them if you want to give. Another announcement, Fisher Catholic, Saturday, March 18th at 11 a.m., the boys varsity baseball team will be hosting River Valley High School at home. That game is at 11 o'clock in Lancaster, Ohio at the Fisher Catholic baseball field. Winter Sports Awards night is Monday, March 13th at 6:30. We'll be in the Cafeteria Commons. So Fisher Catholic's about to hand out some awards. So come out and support your Fisher Catholic sports program. Winter Sports Award night, Monday, March 13th at 6:30. Let me give you your upcoming games that's coming up. Keep you posted here. Okay, the boys basketball Division 4, Wednesday, March the 8th at 7 p.m. All these games are at 7 p.m. I'm going to give you two games. I'm going to give you the Wednesday lineup. Then I'm going to give you the Thursday lineup, the Tuesday lineup, and the Wednesday lineup. So Wednesday, March 8th, at 7 p.m. Fairfield Christian Academy will be taking on Alpha Centric at Whitehall High School, 675 South Yearling Road. That's in Whitehall, Ohio. And Wellington will be taking on Cardinal Lincoln. That game will be at Westerville Central High School, 7118 Mount Royal Avenue, Westerville, Ohio. The championship finals will be Saturday, March 11th at 1 p.m. at Bloom Carroll High School, 5420 Plum Road. That's in Carroll, Ohio. Wednesday, March 8th at 7 p.m. Harvest Prep will be taking on Gahanna Christian Academy at Franklin Heights High School, 1001 Demorge Road, Columbus, Ohio. And then the second matchup, Grove City Christian will be taking on Newark Catholic. That game will be at Hamilton Township High School, 4999 Lockbourne Road, Columbus, Ohio. And the championship finals will be Saturday, March 11th at 3:30 at Bloom Carroll High School, 5420 Plum Road, Carroll, Ohio. Do not miss these games. If you got a good team in there, support your team. And shout out to the Warriors of Harvest Prep. Another Division 4. These are the Athens region. Tuesday, March 7th at 6:15. Fairfield will be taking on Waterford at 6:15. St. Joseph Central will be taking on Eastern at 8. These games are at Ohio University, 137 Convocation Center, Athens, Ohio. That is Tuesday, March 7th at 6:15. And that championship game will be Saturday, March 11th at 2 p.m. at Ohio University in Athens, Ohio. And then on Wednesday, March 8th at Ohio University, South Webster will be taking on Trimble at 8 p.m., but Miller versus Clay will be the first game at 6:15 p.m. That's Miller versus Clay at 6:15 p.m. And then your second game is South Webster versus Trimble at 8 p.m. And the championship finals will be Saturday, March the 11th at 12 noon at the Ohio University in Athens, 137 Convocational Center in Athens, Ohio. And let me give a shout out to the Fairfield Christian girls, which they are. I went to their game this week, and I tell you what, they dominated Wellington real bad. So Fairfield Christian girls are moving on to the regionals. And the first round of the regional, Fairfield Christian girls will be taking on Danville. That game will be at Pickerington North High School on Refugee Road, Thursday, March the 9th at 7 p.m. So you Fairfield Christian girls represent the Mid-State League, well. Okay, guys, that's a wrap. I'm going to give you my little nuggets before I close. I always got to give you these nuggets. What is the expectation for your Harvest Prep Warriors? What you expect these guys to do? What is your expectation? You know, we can't be satisfied with a 17-4 record. We can't be satisfied with a Mid-State League 4-peat. We can't be satisfied with a district champs. We can't be satisfied with regional champs. We have to be focused on state champs. What's the use of winning 4-peat if you don't win it all? I would love to see these guys win it all, and I know Coach Dennis has them focused, and you got to look at matchups, and when you get there, we got to look at, transition, offense, defense transition, offensive transition, the energy that you're going to bring, your execution and your competitiveness. We got to stop these, eliminate some of these turnovers, and we can't get into tight matches. We got to come out like we came out against Fisher Catholic with like 24-6. Those are good cushions that you can actually bring your reserves in. Your point guards, you got to have court vision, rebound, just look up, push the tempo, look for your cutters, look for your wing guys, so they can get involved. So and I'm not a coach, but that's just me. I'm a basketball guy. I used to play basketball. I know what I like, but I know Coach Dennis gonna have these guys ready, and I I love these Harvest Prep Warriors. They are a special bunch of guys. And I think C.J. Anthony is going to be like the X factor of all these games. This guy can ball, and Soul, and all these guys, man. I mean, these guys are, I know Shaylin's going to bring it. So kudos to all the Harvest Prep Warriors, and go to the next round. We hope that you win Wednesday. So shout out to you. Hey guys, that's a wrap for today. We want to thank the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Prep Sports Writers Association for allowing me to be a part of that organization, and I can shed some light on the Mid-State League and on the Harvest Prep Warriors. Thank you guys for listening. Thank Dave Dennis for another great season, and hopefully that we just take these guys all the way. And Coach Dave Dennis is no stranger to the big stage. He's been down at the Schottenstein, I guess 4 or 5 times. He's been down there a lot, so he's no stranger to the big stage. So he's going to have these guys ready. Hey, guys, I got to get out of here. So, thank you guys for listening. Send me your feedback. Send me an email. Tweet the show at MSL Weekly. Whatever you got to do to stay in touch with me, I would appreciate it. Hey, guys, that's a wrap. I will see you later. Have a great week. This is Willie Stimmich, and this has been the Mid-State League Weekly.